Injinia. iko na sound saa hiyo. Saa hiyo ndio sound imekuja. Ai. Nimekuwa nikisoma tu na hakuna sound. Hi guys. Tunafaa turudi na tuongelea about Python because interesting. So the fourth thing for Python learning is specific applications. So the autonomous navigation. Python can be used to implement navigation algorithms, including path planning, obstacle avoidance, and localization. What does this mean? Autonomous navigation. Autonomous navigation. Autonomous navigation. Okay, now we are back and we have back sound. So I have been talking and the sound I was talking of important things of Python and the sound was not good. Actually it was muted, but I appreciate you for listening. So let's continue. I was asking about the autonomous navigation. What is the meaning of autonomous navigation? Python can be used to implement navigation algorithms. So navigation algorithms including path planning, obstacles, and avoidance. So maybe umetengeneza robot yako, si ndio? Felix, umetengeneza robot yako vizuri lakini ujui unafaa uinavigate for aje. Ni kama ukitaka kusonga kutoka hapa mpaka mahali. Sema nikitaka saa hii kutoka hapa mpaka Kimu. Nitaenda hivi na niende hivi. So naona nimeenda hivi na nimechange coordinates. Nimeenda hivi, nikachange coordinates, nikajipata Kimu. So hii nimenavigate. Hiyo ni kunavigate back to Kimu. Kuchange coordinates ya kusonga. Si lazima uchange command ndio uchange navigation. Because navigating is changing of coordinates. This is a very short explanation of navigation, but very uninteresting one. So alafu the other thing Python programming language is computer vision. Yeah, the use of Python in computer vision. That is seeing, actually, literally. That's for in robotics. Python libraries like OpenCV facilitate image processing, object detection, and scene understanding for robots. Computer, that's computer vision. Computer vision basically means that one. And we have to use the are they open software, open sources? Because OpenCV facilitate image processing and object detection and scene understanding of robots. Umesikia computer vision, hiyo ni kama sasa kutengeneza ultrasonic sensors na motion sensors. Hapo ndio utatumia computer vision libraries za Python kama Python CV, OpenCV. Ina facilitate image processing, object detection, and scene understanding for robots. So alafu another one is industrial robotics. Python can be used to program industrial. I just murdered industrial. Industrial. I just murdered. Robots for tasks like pick and place, welding and assembly. Umesikia? Industrial robotics. Si umesikia? Sisi tunataka kutengeneza industrial robotics. So Python can be used to program industrial robotics for tasks like picking and place, welding and assembly. So educational robotics, another subtopic, because Python is a popular choice for teaching robotics due to its ease of learning and accessibility. Python by the way, tukiweza amua sasa tuanze kujisomea Python, kuna resources mingi sana za kujisomea programming for robotics. So na programming in Arduino. Na sensors, by the way, I'll talk about sensors. We're talking about sensors and how we can actually nafaa ni research more about hiyo ya Python hiyo robot control and rapid prototyping. So tulisema robot control and automation. Python's simple syntax and numerous libraries allow for quick development testing of robotic. Safi. Kabisa. You know Africa, we do live interestingly. I was talking of robots and robotic control using Python programming language. So rapid prototyping, Python simple syntax and numerous libraries allow for quick development and testing of robotic application, making it ideal for prototyping control systems. Unasikia? The control systems. Yeah. Control system is a very important thing. Control systems, and so Python is a very important tool in control systems. You know, unasikia? Na mambo ya sensors ni mambo ya instrumentation. Unaona kwenye actuation and sensors. Hapo unaona sensors kurudi nyuma, hiyo ni instrumentation. Alafu actuators kwenda mbele, that's control. So rapid prototyping and robot operating system. Okay, robot operating system. ROS. Robot ROS is a popular robotic middleware that utilizes Python for scripting and rapid prototyping, enabling developers to develop complex robotic systems. ROS, keep in mind that ROS is ROS is robot operating system. So the next thing for you to use Python to program in robotics is to make control loops. Python can be used to interact with robots' control loop, allowing for real-time adjustment and decision making based on sensor data. We can interact with the robot's control loop, allowing for real-time adjustment and decision making. Yeah, and control external robotic control. Yeah, that's Africa. So external control robot controllers. Python can be used to develop external controllers that interface with robots' hardware and software. The next one is automating tasks, because actually the essence of making robots is to do repetitive tasks, and that is what we call automation. Automation is doing the same things for a long period of time, continuously, of course. And automation is one of the important things that you have to consider when making a robot and doing robotics. So the control systems is a very important aspect of controlling robots. So that's basically you have to study Python scripts can automate repetitive tasks like program generation, trajectory planning, and performance. Okay. Um, Data analysis and programming. Data analysis and programming is the second thing that we use Python for. You know, sensor data. We have sensors, actuators in control system and instrumentation. So we study the data from the sensor directly using Python, because Python has a lot of libraries, as we had already said. So the sensor data analysis and processing. So Python libraries like NumPy. NumPy is a library for Python, and SciPy are used to process data from various sensors such as camera, LiDAR, and IMUs. So basically, Python is used to analyze data from different types of sensors and analyze them. So maybe sensors like photo sensors are cameras. Cameras are photo sensors, basically. And Python can be used to study those sensor data from the cameras and analyze it. So after taking some sensor data, what do? We do some data visualization. So if the camera takes continuous data for a continuous period of time, you have to visualize that data and know how the robot is going to read those data, analyze them, and make right decisions concerning, or rather coming directly from those data. Maybe if the robot has to move 90 degrees, but after 90 degrees there is an obstacle, the robot, what should it do? Because we don't want non-intelligent robots that cannot think and make. Actually, that's the work of artificial intelligence and its essence in building future robotics. So after data visualization, we use for data visualization we use libraries like matplotlib to help visualize sensor data, robot movements, and simulation results. So basically, that's how we visualize data. Matplotlib, yeah, I have to keep that in mind. Matplotlib is used for data visualization. Of course, if I finish after finishing AutoCAD, I will of course study Matplotlib because I'm a robotics engineer, an aspiring robotics engineer, and Matplotlib, I see it's an important thing I have to study. And then the other thing for data and processing is machine learning. You know, machine learning. Python extensive machine learning libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch. Put in mind that that's there. It's extensive machine learning libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch enable development of AI power generated robotic applications including path planning, object recognition, orientation, and decision making. Yeah, that's what we are talking about. That's what we were talking about. We don't want a robot that doesn't think, actually. So we have to use what? Machine learning. After 90 degrees, you find an obstacle. Let's think like a robot. Actually, I'm an intelligent robot. You are too. Because humans, actually everything that humans build are built to simulate human beings. Like basically anything, because um, it's recently that cars have started to think. Yeah, and you can keep in mind that has taken, let me say even in Kiswahili, imechukua muda mwingi so that tupate magari yenye inafikiria, robots zenye zinafikiria, because the future is usually unknown, but with data analytics, data science, and future developments of artificial intelligence, and the use of artificial intelligence for data tracking, data analysis, and the use of Poisson's distribution, normal distribution, to study. A computer can analyze data, big data, actually, in essence, big data, in a fraction of some few milliseconds, depending on the strength of the database of that engine. So, and at this moment in time that we live in the era that everything is not per se to say automated, but we are moving towards that. And so number 3, kazi ya Python ni simulation and modeling. So you can do some simulation and modeling using Python. So in simulation and modeling, we can discuss about virtual environments. And Python is used to create realistic simulations of robotic environments, allowing developers to test algorithms and behaviors before doing what? Before doing what? Let's go back. Robotics. We are researching about robotics and sensors. Can we talk about sensors? How sensors are made? How sensors are made? Sensors are made using a variety of techniques, with solid state sensors typically fabricated using semiconductor and manufacturing methods. Keep in mind, sensors are made using a variety of techniques with solid state studying about census. Let me come back in a few. Let's go and see an online investing. Talking of bias, Felix, kuna hiyo bias theory. Yeah, bias. Program ya? Oh. Chanika hapa ni kusoma Fourier series.